engine's been overheating. This is a Saltwater Series 200 horsepower, 1998 two-stroke. That's a serial number on it. And it's been overheating. So about 4 or 5 years ago, it happened to me, and I had some trouble with the mechanic who charged me a bunch of money, didn't do anything for me, and refused to do the job because it's labor intensive. But really, it's not that hard, guys. What's labor intensive about it is once you take off the cylinder heads or the head covers, it's cleaning. You know, just taking some wire brushes and getting in there and cleaning it out. But really, it's just taking out bolts. And then I just got back from the Yamaha store and I ordered 2 gaskets. One for here, which is the water jacket cover, and one here for the head gasket. Okay, so here we go. And then of course you got to get 4 of them because there's 6 cylinders, 3 on that side, 3 on this side. So we have a gasket here and a gasket there. So those were not cheap. Ended up being like 135 bucks or something. You know what? It was like 150 bucks because I got $30 in spark plugs, $23 in spark plugs, and the total was like 180. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna take these the heads off. Then once I have the heads off, while it's on the on my table or whatever, I'll take the water jacket off. I'll clean it out, put it back on. It'll stop the overheating. I guarantee you, it's caked in with all kinds of crud in there. All right, so here are my assistants.
I'm Noah.
I'm Nick.
All right, come on, put it at me. All right, we're gonna just take off the bolts here. There's 14 of them. Okay, they're in the Imperial system, which is based on millimeters, and so because it's a Yamaha engine, and we're gonna take it off in reverse order. 14. We're gonna break them free, 14 through 1, because there's 14 of them, and then we're gonna put them back on in reverse order, which is 1 through 14. Okay, and we're gonna use 12 millimeters. All right, so here I am. I'm taking these bolts off. Like I said, you want to take them off in reverse order, 14 through 1, and then put them back on 1 through 14. So they wrote everything you need to know right on the engine. The numbers. Come on, can you get a close up of this? The numbers are written right on the engine, and the torque specifications. So, what's the torque specification? All right, so pretty much it's not just take the bolts on and put them back on, and tighten them to where you think it feels good. You have to torque them down to a specific torque specifications. So here it's written on the water jacket, and here it's written on the head cover. So here are the torque specifications. I'm gonna buy a torque wrench, which I don't have one, and we're gonna crank those down to those specifications so we don't get any leaks. Because if you don't put this on right and torque it down in the order and it to the pressure that's required and indicated, you're gonna get leaks. All right, so here we go. I just broke off number 14, and it's really easy to break off because the last time I put it on, I put some Yamaha lube on it, on the threads, to make sure if it ever happened again, I'd be able to get them off nice and easy. And so that's the number one concern, is if you break one of these, and I'll take that off once they're all loose. That's the number one concern here, is breaking one of these bolts and having to rethread them. All right, so I'm about to start working on this side of the engine. There's 3 cylinders here. Just took off this. Now I'm going to unbolt that. These are all these sensors that are built into the engine. Then there appears to be another ground on there of some sort. Maybe. If you can see it there. So there's just 3 things here. I don't know. Ground, some kind of sensor here, and I know this is the thermostat sensor here. So I'm pretty sure you can put on either side. All right, so I just took out all the head bolts, and these guys, these Japanese, they think about everything. They even created a little notch here where I could pry this open. And so now I just have to take it off. This thermostat was in here, so I just popped this out. And that thermostat is what tells me what the temperature is here. That fires the alarm that tells me that the engine's hot. So I just popped it out. It goes into this power pack here. And then there was also, I think, a ground wire down here. See, look, get down here, Noah. See this ground wire here? That was attached to this with a 10 millimeter bolt.
Now this puppy is ready to come out. I will just take out this one. 2 more bolts. 2 more bolts. I'll just go faster. I have like a little something electric or something. There you go, it's about to come out. You can see it fall off. Last one. Ready? Drum roll, please. Please let this be taped up. Wait, Ron. All right, well, look, here we go.
here's the gasket, right?
I don't really know what caked up's supposed to look like. So.
I'll tell you. Come here. Once I take this gasket off, it'll reveal what the water passages look like.
So
underneath.
you're still not done?
No. Once I take this, oh no, this is gonna take a couple days to do.
Yeah, but like I thought like that would reveal what like the thing was.
Here, watch. We're gonna reveal it now. Drum roll, please let this be caked up, because then this will be the answer. Right? Now, by the way, these are the gaskets I just bought brand new at Yamaha, which were not cheap. That's how these people make their money, is on parts. And this is, they hated this engine because this is one of the, are you recording that? Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. We have this. Look over here. Look at this. You see this? We have this going on here, right?
Is that like sand?
Yeah, it's all the sand and stuff. That's why you don't want to run around. This. Believe it or not, it's still dirty. I'm glad we're doing this. But before, the last time I did it, this was all caked up, all in here. This was all, I bet you if I dip this in some acid, it'll be okay. So look in here,
Try to stop the video.
These are the heads. No, but let me show you so I can explain to you so you understand. These are heads, right? This is where the combustion happens, the explosions. This gets hot. Water needs to travel all through there, like a river. And when it can't, is when the cylinders get hot, and that's when the alarm fires off. But that doesn't look so bad. I mean, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. That looks a lot better than it did 4 years ago when I did this job. This is all caked in. I'm still gonna clean it up. I mean, I have them off already. Might as well get the job done. This is not bad, but okay. So I've just cleaned up with a razor blade the surface of where the gasket's gonna go. All right, so I just took off the cylinder head. I just unbolted the water jacket. You know, it doesn't look so bad. It doesn't look so bad. So I'm kind of worried here that maybe this is not the problem. Now, I do see some buildup here. Man, you should have seen this engine when I did it 4 years ago. I'm talking about buildup. There was like, it was caked in. That being said, I bet you it's the other side. Hopefully it's the other side, because then that's the easy fix. Otherwise, I don't know what it is, because it can only be the impeller, the thermostats, or this, and nobody ever wants to do this. So we'll figure it out. You can see I've been using this Dremel tool with this attachment on this side. Okay, on this side, and then this is still like a dirty side. And I've already done this side with a wire brush, but you need a Dremel tool to really get in there and clean it. Look at the difference. All right, so I'm gonna keep working.
Wait, hold there.
All right, so the one on the top, I've been cleaning. This is a water jacket. This goes on top of the head. I've been cleaning with this Dremel tool and that attachment. It seems to be working pretty good. My buddy who works at a place where they have a sandblaster offered to sandblast it for me, but he's not here yet, and I figured I'm doing a pretty good job with this Dremel tool. I may not need it sandblasted. And I didn't sandblast it last time 4 years ago, and it was still in pretty good shape when I took them off. So the work continues. So here we have it, everything nice and clean after being Dremel tooled and sandblasted. When I took the studs off, I put them in separate bowls, degreased them, and applied fresh grease to them. Okay, so here we are. This is the head, and we're putting on this sealer on it. What's it called, Vince? What do you got there? It's called
Permatex Aviation.
All right, yeah, so that's the good stuff. And we're gonna go over this one time, and then we're gonna put the gasket on. And I had some on my hands, and it's like pine tar. It does not come off unless you use alcohol.
Don't forget to like him on Instagram, Facebook, and he's also got a podcast going for this kind of stuff now too. Anybody that's interested.
So we just placed the gasket on there, and he's putting some more of that Permatex out there. Yeah, so we're gonna torque them down 1 through 18 in that order. Right now, we're just gonna get them set and flush with the metal. All right, so we're torquing it down in order 1 through 18 because there's 18 of them. So that was number 1. That's number 2. He's already got it set to 2.9 pounds. Is there a 3 right there? It's gonna go number 4. And number 5.
You gotta count for him, Marty?
Where the hell was 6? There you go.
6 bolts, 4 pounds.
Hold it down? Yeah, hold it down. Yeah, so what's awesome about this torque wrench is you don't even have to like look at the numbers. It'll just fail or click or whatever when it's done.
16, 17.
Now we're going 5.9 pounds on the second pass. All right, we're putting the head gasket on now. My buddy Vince is gonna be famous soon.
I already am famous.
All right, so here we are putting the head gasket on. We're oiling up or greasing up the studs. And they're going in there, and then we're gonna torque them down to the specifications, hopefully. All right, here we are.
1, 2.
It clicked?
Yeah.
All right, we're torquing it down to 11 pounds for the first time around, and then 22 pounds the second time around. And we're going in order, 1 through 14. Okay, now this is the second pass, and we're gonna go 22 pounds. Starting with number 1. Really? Is that it?
Mm-hmm. I was 6, right?
Mm-hmm. Seven. That comes after 6. I know that's what was holding you up. That's 7. That's 8. See that? Hear that? That's the click. 22 pounds. Okay, click there. We gotta find 3 and 4. 3. No click there. Alright, click there. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is with my hand.
Yeah, it's perfect for working on Yamahas, Arnie. Keep it Brockmeyer, all right? Just keep it Brockmeyer.
6. Where the hell is 7? 7's right here.
Wait, Dad, am I gonna record every single one of these bolts that you're doing?
Yeah. Alright, I'll speed it up.
Oh my gosh. All my feet are suffering.
You get my better side? We're gonna have to.
Oh, yes. If I'm gonna do this, I should go get sandals.
Videographer.
I'm stepping on your arms.
I mean, I wear flip-flops. Women wear sandals.
Wait, what do I? Oh, I wear chancletas?
Chancletas, he wears chancletas.
You wear tennis shoes? You
Yes.
play tennis? I mean, I wear sneakers.
Where's 9 and 10? 9's up there.
Can
I'll have to guesstimate that.